Today I'm going to be comparing this Thyme and table knife versus this Pioneer Woman knife. Now, this Pioneer Woman knife actually has the tang where it runs all the way through the handle, as you can see here, and there's also a much heavier knife. Because of that and because of the material that the handle is made of, this is an incredibly heavy knife, whereas this Thyme and table I would call a light knife. I could hold this up easily with one finger without any issues, and that wouldn't be a problem, whereas this one from Pioneer Woman is a much heavier knife. I would say it's probably at least double, if not even triple, the weight of this Thyme and table knife. Now, when originally getting these, the Thyme and table knife is actually going to be incredibly sharp. There's something to keep in mind. You don't have to worry about sharpening it when you first get it. This one from Pioneer Woman, however, comes relatively dull. I won't say that it's 100% dull, but I would recommend sharpening it before use. That's how dull that it is when it first comes. So there's a downside to the Pioneer Woman one, in my opinion. Overall, both of them are good knives. If I had to choose one, I would actually choose the Thyme and table one, simply because of the lightweightness of it. I love the fact that the tang runs all the way through on this Pioneer one, but I do not know what they did to it to make it so incredibly heavy. But in my opinion, it kind of makes it a bit unwieldy, considering it's the exact same length of the Thyme and table and probably 2 to 3 times its weight. I feel like if you're cutting more than just a few things with it, you're going to, get some hand fatigue or grip fatigue. Whereas with this Thyme and table one, with how light it is and how ergonomically designed the handle is, you shouldn't have that issue with it. Plus, this Thyme and table came already sharpened, which is a nice touch versus this Pioneer Woman one that came pretty dull.